not when we get to heaven that you are going to be righteous. You have to start now. So he's teaching. That's why I'm teaching you what I'm teaching you. It's not frivolous and vexatious. It's not like I'm boring. I'm trying to bore you or even occupy the space. You see, so you have to learn to receive what you are taught and live by it, because after salvation, he teaches us many things. Then one of the things he's teaching us, which I'm teaching you today, is verse 15. He says in verse 15, 15. Oh, okay, sorry, 14, verse 14. He says, who gave himself for us that he might redeem us from all iniquity and purify unto himself a peculiar people. Peculiar. The word peculiar means out of the ordinary. Yes. Peculiar. What does peculiar mean? Distinct. Special. Uncommon, unusual. So that you are unusual amongst your friends. If they are not saved, you should be unusual. Yes. It's also something he's teaching us. That he's teaching us that we are unusual people. We are not normal. We are not the normal guy. You are not the normal guy. You can't be the normal guy. Peculiar means, another even word is, you are like strange. Is that also? Or odd. You are the odd one out. Like amongst your friends, you are the odd one out because you speak in tongues, they don't speak in tongues. You go to church regularly, they don't go to church regularly. There are so many things you do, because when you are, the life of a real Christian is different from the life of a normal person in the world. So when you see somebody who is a proper Christian, he looks odd and strange. And it should be normal that you look strange. It should be normal. And so principle number one, let me just go on, because that's what I'm actually preaching now, is that principle number one, let me read it out to you so that you get it. Principle number one, after you are born again, accept that you are set apart to become a peculiar person with a peculiar life. Beautiful. Full stop. After you are born again, accept, that you are set apart to become a peculiar person with a peculiar life, strange life, different life, special life. And when you don't embrace it, you can't do the Christianity well. Because you are saved and you are supposed to be peculiar, you are supposed to be odd, you are supposed to be different, but you have decided to remain common and usual. So when I went to secondary school and I got born again, I became unusual amongst my friends. So when I arrived at home, went back home to be with them, because SU people don't speak pidgin. So once I got born again in Form 1, I never chose the path of speaking pidgin English. But I could hear it when they are speaking. But hearing and speaking, they are very different. When somebody is singing, you may think you can sing it. But if you try to sing, you'll be surprised that the ooh he did. You cannot do ooh, hey. You'll be surprised that, why can't I sing it? Why can't? Because the hearing is different. The same with dancing. You may see the people dancing, it looks very easy. But when you start, you see that it's not easy to go left and go right and go forward. It's like, it looks easy this way, easy that way. But if you are doing it, you'll be surprised that your mind tells you are doing this, but actually your body is moving in the opposite direction. Are you there still? So, God is teaching us to embrace our oddity. You are odd in the family. All your sisters are not church people. And you have become born again. You have become a church man. Immediately you look odd. And you have to embrace it. Principle number one, embrace your peculiarity. Yes. Some of us, we always want to be accepted in the group. When I wanted to be accepted in the group, so when they were speaking, Chale, you go debut, you get some girl for debut. Hey, you there from one way, you get girl for debut. I don't know what is debut. Sana, in the world of pidgin, they have their own diction, words that they use for. I think debut is Wesley. Is it Wesley girls? Debut. Yeah. It's like the girls in Wesley girls are called debut. Debut girls. Eh? Nebu is what? This one we haven't heard it before. Then you are very deep inside because we didn't go deep inside the dungeon to go and hear these ones. Hey. Fantastic. Are you there still? So you must accept that you are a peculiar person. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9, it says, but you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him that hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So you are a peculiar person. Strange is a good word also.